All right, Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the elect. This is actually going to be a addendum to this video in which I posted the other day about Israelite women being quiet. Get an Israelite man and get off the internet. And so shortly after I posted this video, a little treasure troll demon, popped up and basically left a comment in which I just removed from my channel, which said something along the lines of, well, see, it said they sons and they daughters were going to be prophesying. And see, it says, well, women are going to prophesy. And just trash. Okay? Like, if that is the only reason that you have a response to this video, and if the only thing that you got out of the video, which I did, was that for women to not prophesy, then you're missing the whole gist of why the video was done. The first thing which was said is for women to be quiet. But that goes to show you how the women of our nation are unruly anyway. They're rebellious, okay? You tell them to jump, they sit down. You tell them to sit down, they jump. That is what a rebellious child is, all right? But that's not the sake of this video. The reason why I want to reference this video is because it led me to more research, okay? And in that research, in which I'm just going to bring out one small segment of this article, you can go back and you read it, but the one segment that I'm going to bring out highlights the reason why the men of Yahawashi are telling our women to be quiet. Not only is it a commandment of Yahawashi, but women do not have a voice in the scriptures. And whatever voice they had in the scriptures, in comparison to the totality of the whole scale of the Holy Scriptures, it's only 1%. So that means for every 100 words that the men of the Lord in the Bible or the men, the hopeful elect, are speaking, out of 100 words, a woman would be able to say one word, and then she would have to be quiet for another 100 words of a man, and then she would be able to say a second word. So if a woman were to ask you, hi, how are you doing? Okay, hi, how are you doing? 5 words. A man would speak 500 words for every sentence that had 5 words to a woman. And I'm just using this as a comparison to have our women understand this is not your role. Your role is to take care of the children, take care of yourself, make sure the man has what he needs. That 1% in what you have in accordance with the scriptures. But anyway, here's the article. Just 1% of the Bible, okay? And I'm just going to get down here to the part that I want to highlight more than anything. It says, RNS, I was really depressed when I read your stats about how few of the words in the Bible are actually spoken by women. What are the numbers for women's words in comparison to the whole? It says there are about 1.1 million words in the Bible, and women's words add up to little over 14,000, or about 1.2% of the total. So what does that tell you? When over 1 million words are spoken by men and only 14,000 words are spoken by women. That means that this is not your role. Your role is to be quiet and to get you an Israelite man and to get off the internet, as I said initially. Okay? But a part of this reason why our women want to speak so much is because they do not have a man. Okay? Because if they had a man, they would be concerned about taking care of that man. But see, when you don't have a man, hold on. When you don't have a man, that gives you time to produce hundreds and hundreds of useless videos. Okay? And there's no reason why you should have all of these videos, okay, on the internet. Hold on, Salak. Let me see. Okay, here we go. There's no reason for you to have all of these countless videos, because if you had a man, you would be making sure that you were taking care of him, okay? And you would talk to him directly. But because you don't have a man, you on the internet basically just running your mouth, okay? When in the totality of the scriptures, there's only 14,000 words that were uttered by women. Out of 1.1 million words that were uttered by men. So just to give you a scale of how women's voice in the scriptures is not dominant. It has no voice. Neither should it have a voice now in this society, especially if you consider yourself an Israelite woman. Okay. So let's bring out one quick verse and then we're going to wrap up because we're not going to make this too long. It is what it is. This is Titus chapters. I'm going to start at 3. It says, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. Okay. What are they teaching? Their own women. All right. It says that they may teach the young women. So who are you teaching? You're teaching young women. Okay. What are you teaching them? It says to love their husbands. Number 1. So if you don't have a husband, then you can't be teaching anything. Okay. You have to have a husband. You have to have a husband in order to show someone else how to love their husband. Can't be all up on the internet as a single, a whore. Okay. Because you've been with multiple men trying to tell a woman, well, this is how you do things as a virgin. You don't have basis. You're not credible. It says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. See, you got to have a husband in order to actually teach someone how to treat your husband. But you don't know because you don't have one. That the word of Yahawah be not blasphemed. Okay. And that's the point. So I'm gonna bring out this last verse because, everyone wants to talk about, what women can do and what they can't do and things of that sort. But here's one of the most important things that cannot be dismissed. Okay. This is Micah chapter 7 verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it. See, you are an enemy of the men of Yahawashi. Okay, you are not a what is it called? You are not a comrade. Okay. As much as you would like to think that you're on the team of Yahawashi, in actuality, you're not. You're an enemy of the gospel. Okay. Does that mean that you cannot try to contribute? Yes, of course you can. But there's a certain order in which you should be trying to contribute. Not based upon your own emotions, not based upon what you think is right, based upon the fact that 1% of this Bible is talking specifically from you and towards you. 1%. That means the 99% of these holy scriptures are for holy, righteous men. So when holy, righteous men are telling you what to do it. And I want to throw this out there as well. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is going to have any more power or potency than what Yahawashi has already said. Because scripture says that they're not going to listen to Yahawashi, so they're not going to listen to us either. But that's not my point. My point is to give them warning. Okay. Because when it happens, then you will know that a prophet was amongst you and told you to be quiet and to get you an Israelite man and to get off the internet. Because in all actuality, you are an enemy of the gospel. Okay. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. Okay. So really, that's it. Like I said, hey, that's all I really want to cover. The subject in itself tells you exactly what's going on. 1%, just 1% And like I said, this was done, in 2014 in research of 3 years of, some Edomite women all kind of, put themselves in a basement and went through every scripture to find out how many words women actually spoke in that time. And we're talking about over 6,000 plus years of scripture. Okay? We're talking about every episode. 14,000 words, man. All right? So let thy words be few when that comes to the house of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Because you don't know whether or not you're offering the sacrifices of fools, okay? Or you're doing evil. So, hey, with that being said, I like to say shalom.